Hey guys, welcome back to TCG Open. Ready for more Lorcana's Winterspell? Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so today we are going to be unboxing the collection starter kit with the infamous Stitch. And we are opening this to see what kind of hits we're gonna get and what comes bundled in this collection. Now you might have remembered that there was a Fabled version with Mickey on it, and that one was no different than this one. So 4 packs of the current set, which is Winterspell this time. You get a promo, which is a glimmer foil. In this case, it is the Stitch Carefree Snowboarder. All right, so this one was released during Winterspell, and it will have 4 packs of Winterspell. Let's get right into it. The box itself, awesome iconic picture of Stitch with his guitar rocking it out. And on the side, if you take a look here, this is really cool as well. So we have Tiana, we have, this is the Stitch, one of the cards. These are actually all cards from the set. And on the back, tells you what's inside, how to start your collection, and then more cards, more card artwork. That one's awesome right here. That's the little Rockstar. And we have Akuda Matudi there. Awesome again as well. So on the bottom is just some details. All right, so let's get right into it, see what we hit. And I'm glad to announce that I've officially completed my set for Winterspell. All right, so last time I was lucky and I did not butcher the box. Let's see about this time. This doesn't look like it's gonna happen this time. All right, so I'm sorry I had to butcher it. I will cut it open. I hope I didn't cut anything important. All right, so looking inside, we have our little collection binder. And first of all, look at that beautiful orange color with Rockstar Elvis looking Stitch. Now let's take a look at the binder first, see if there's any cracks, anything like that. I've read that there's some quality control on these things, and I can tell that, you know, this kind of plastic over time, if you leave it in the sun or even in your drawer, it might actually dry out and crack a little bit. So do be careful with that. If we look carefully here, you know, the seams here are not particularly that well, but it is definitely a nice looking little collection binder. Okay, so inside we have our little package, and if you're wondering, this is a 2x2. So you can put your cards in here and, you know, use it for trade nights. Very nice. Okay, maybe a nice little gift for my little baby. Okay, let's put this onto the side and move on to what we get. So this one here is the typical setup. It has it's kind of like a Ziploc, where you have like a nice little separation in the middle. It's perforated, so you can actually rip it open. First of all, we have our beautiful looking glimmer foil. Very nice. They've been very consistent on the glimmer foil, and I kind of hope that they keep it this way as a collector, because I like consistency, and when it's consistent, it looks nice when you put it together in your binder. Looks like the card looks okay, so that's very good. We'll put that onto the side. And then we have a little collection starter kit. Honestly, I know it's nice to have, but I feel like this package, this little collection thing, doesn't really add too much to this collector set. Not really a selling point. I think this is just an insert actually. So anyways, basically it just tells you what's in this box and how to play the game, kind of. Okay, we'll put that to the side. And then of course, what everyone's been waiting for is our packs of Winterspell. We have Angel, we have Tinkerbell ×2 and a Darkwing Duck. Well represented here. Let's put Angel at the bottom. And let's get through it right now. All right, so 4 packs starts now. So, ooh, this one's ripped quite easily. It's kind of thin feeling. Now, I've realized something. Sometimes I say that my packs feel like they're a bit bigger or thicker, and I realize why. I think it's because there's small holes in the package sometimes. It could be a pinpoint hole, and it leaks air inside and makes it really fat and heavy. Anyways, I think that's the reason why you sometimes pick up a pack and feel like, oh, it just feels a little bit different. Next time when you get that, try pressing on it and seeing if the air comes out. All right, let's move on. Minnie Mouse, Fangmayor, Hey Hey, Negaduck, Scrooge McDuck, Nani, Mickey Mouse again, Pudge, Keep the Ancient Ways, Battering Ram as our first rare, moving into a super rare Lilo Rockstar. I love this art, and I really would like to get an enchanted version, but those are just out of my reach. And the foil is a Darkwing Duck rare. All right, not too bad. As a starter, could be better. All right, let's move on. Moving into Pumbaa, Lumpy, Minnie Mouse, Goofy, Minnie Mouse, Li Shang, Nani, Taran, Grab Your Bow, followed by a rare Kristoff, moving into, ooh, look at that. Wreck-It Ralph. Actually, funny thing is I actually just purchased this one to complete my set. Well, you know what? We have an extra one now. Can't complain. And a common Morgana Macabre. So not too bad. That was a foil followed and a legendary. So not too bad. You know, 4 packs getting a legendary, that's definitely above ratio, but you kind of expect something nice like that, you know, or else pack ripping would kind of suck. So definitely these packs feel a little bit thinner. That's why when I tear it, it just kind of rips down the middle. I usually don't do that. Fangmere, Morgana Macabre, Todd, Iduna, Cena, Stitch, Chief, Big Mama, Angel, Olaf, follow that by a super rare Pocahontas, Following the Wind, and our foil is none other than Rabbit, the Fed Up Rabbit. So do you think that there's going to be another Winnie the Pooh character in Wilds Unknown as an enchanted? Because Eeyore has literally popped, and Winnie the Pooh from Fabled has also popped. So it's very possible they're onto something here. It seems like all the Winnie the Pooh characters, regardless of their playability, is doing quite well. All right, guys. So we have our last pack: Copper, David, Lumpy, Hercules, Kanga, Darkwing Duck, Rue, Alice, Liquidator, followed by a rare Genie Magical Researcher, which is a pretty good card, and a rare Visiting Christmas Pass, and quite possibly our final Whispers of the Well pack until Wilds Unknown shows up. It is a common Donald Duck along for the ride. All right, so just a quick recap. Here we have a Donald Duck, not too bad, but really our main pull is the Wreck-It Ralph. And you know what I'm surprised is I did not actually pull a lot of epics, and this time the epics are kind of doing better. You know, only 4 packs seem a little bit boring. So you know what? Let's pull on 2 more packs, but this time it is Azurite Sea. So I got these at Mastermind, which is a local toy store, and these were on clearance. So I gotta get some of these just to see what we get and what we pull. Original price $7.99, on clearance for $5. So not too bad. Let's see if we get any good pulls in these blister packs. So let's pop it open. So as you know, I started collecting this one, collecting Lorcana back when Fabled was released. So I don't really know too much about these things. Look, Azurite Sea, I know there are some good cards in it, so you know, will we pull something out of it? Well, we will find out. I'd be pleasantly surprised if there was something great. All right, prepare to board. This is set 6, by the way. Rafiki, which will be rotated out after Wilds Unknown. Skull Rock, Prince Naveen, King Hubert, Baymax's Healthcare Chip, Bellwether, Nick Wilde, Pluto, followed by a rare Wendy Darling, and a rare Olivia Flaversham, and a common Dale, Chippendale. Okay, let's keep these ones a little bit separated so that they don't mix together. And finally, this last pack here. So like I mentioned, set rotation is every 4 sets. So Fabled, Whispers, Winterspell, and Wilds Unknown. Yes, so after that one, it will be rotated out, most likely, and it won't be playable anymore. So if there's any rare cards that I need or any special cards that I need to collect a set, well, I can get it then. Maybe prices would crash at that time. All right, we're almost done the set, and looks like my gimbal is starting to run out of batteries. So let's put this here. Let's quickly finish it. So Dawson, Juju, lead the way. Simba, Mullins, Yokai, Tuk Tuk, Pixie Dust, Vanellope Von Schwetz, and a rare Judy Hopps, followed by a super rare Gadget Hackwrench. And our final pull for the day is none other than a uncommon Magic Carpet. All right, guys, so that is the end of the unboxing for today. I hope you enjoyed the content. Hit the subscribe button, smash that like button to help this channel out, and I will start pumping out more content. All right, guys, take care. I will see you later. Peace.